Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Path. This is Dr. B. Meena, Associate Professor, Head Department of Commerce and Vice Principal, Shift 1 from Petition College of Arts and Science, Adyar, Chennai. In this video, you are going to learn one more problem on how to prepare primary distribution summary under the overage chapter. Click the I button to watch my previous videos for more understanding on how to prepare the primary distribution over summary, as well as what are the suitable basis for apportioning the expenses to production departments as well as service departments. Let me check one more problem in this video. Apportion the overheads among the departments A, B, C, D. So in this problem, they didn't mention which are all the production, which are all the service department. So in this case, I can assume all the departments A, B, C, D are the production department, since there is no specific information which department is a service department. So I can assume all departments are production department. The expenses are works manager salary, contribution to PF, plant maintenance, canteen expenses, power, depreciation and rent were available as the expenses which is going to be distributed among A, B, C, D on the suitable basis. So the suitable basis, we can make use of the additional information. So we will go one by one. And before that, we need to check, is there any information about wages or materials? Yes, it is there. Wages is there. So wages alone, we can show under service department column. So look at this, wages is given. So service department is not there in this department. So all the four departments we are assuming as production department. So we don't want to show the wages only in the service department. Okay, if any department is service department, then I can show the wages like the previous video. In the second video, I told you to post the wages amount only in the service department, but this problem only the production department, so I don't want to show any wages in any of the departments. Let me deal one by one. Works, put the heading primary distribution summary and have the columns like that, particulars, basis, and then what is that, total. And then I can show the column production department. Under production department, A column, B column, C column and D column in as usual way. Let me check one by one. Works manager salary. So work manager salary, I can take the basis as number of employees. So what is the ratio? The final ratio 4 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. So this is the simplified final ratio. So employees number is the basis, 4 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. Works manager salary is given totally 4,000. So 4,000 I can show in the total column. So this 4,000 need to be apportioned between A, B, C and D on the for ratio 4 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. So 4 by 8, 2 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8. Then you will get this values out of 4,000. Okay, then I'll move on to the contribution to PF 9,000. So PF, I can take the base as wages. So wages is the basis, means what is the simplified ratio for this wages, the basis 4, sorry, only we can cancel 3 zeros in this amounts, right? So the remaining will be 5, 10, 20, 40. So divisible by 5. So 8 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. So now look at that, how I showed the amount, that is contribution to PF wages. The basis is 8 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. 9,000 is the total. So 9,000 divided by into 8 by 15. How I get the 15? 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3, 15. So 8 by 15, 4 by 15, 2 by 15, 1 by 15 respectively for A, B, C and D out of 9,000. Okay. Then I'll move on to the plant maintenance 4,000. So plant maintenance, I can sync these expenses. I can match this basis, the value of plant. So what could be the ratio? 75,000 is given under A column and B column is 1 lakh and C column is 25,000. Last column is nil. So I can cancel all three zeros in all amounts. So I can simplify 3 is to 4 is to 1. So that is the ratio I mentioned over here. Plant maintenance, plant value 3 is to 4 is to 1 is to 0. So out of 4,000 means 3 by 8, 4 by 8, 1 by 8 out of 4,000. I'll get these values. Okay, then I will move on to the next expenses, canteen expenses. Canteen expenses, again I will take the number of employees as the ratio. So already number of employees ratio we calculated 4 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1. So canteen expenses 12,000. Totally I can apportion these expenses and the 12,000 into 4 by 8, 2 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8. So I'll get these values. Next, power. Power, I can match this expenses with the HP of plant. So 3 is to 3 is to 1 is to 0. So now look at this calculation. Out of 21,000, 3 by 7, 3 by 7 and 1 by 7 into 21,000 means I'll get these values. T hyphen mark, that is nil. Next, depreciation is the next item as per this problem. So depreciation also I can take the basis plant value. So I can take the plant value, then I can take the amounts 20,000 into 3 by 8, 4 by 8, 1 by 8. I will get these values. Then the last expenses is rent. I can take the basis area. So area already I calculated the ratio, that is 2 is to sorry, we can cancel only two zeros in all amounts. So I can simplify the ratio, 4 is to 6 is to 1 is to 1. That is the ratio I apportion out of 6,000 mean 4 by 12, 6 by 12, 1 by 12, 1 by 12. Get this amounts, then put the total for all the 4 columns. I'll get the amounts total overheads as per PDS. So this is the way how you can calculate the amounts for the production department, service department. To prepare the primary distribution summary, and click the bell button to subscribe my channel. Keep supporting me by sharing my channel, that YouTube channel, to your friends and your colleagues for our colleges. Thanks for watching. See you again in next video. Until then, bye bye.